Heard about a Wilson's bold claim that she can beat NBA player Josh Hart one-on-one? Were you aware of that? It's not just trash talk. It's causing a lot of trouble in the sports world, but we need to stop talking about this right now because it's silly. Wilson's not any player. She's very strong and breaks records and wins awards like it's nothing. It's a whole different story when she says she could beat an NBA pro. People are confused by the idea, which has led to heated debates about the skill gap between the WNBA and NBA. Some have even called it the most ridiculous comment in basketball history. That doesn't mean it's not true, though. People like the Wilson fan base are the reason why the message has to be made. There's no reason to say this because it doesn't help basketball in any way. An important point is that some people say AJ Wilson would play in the NBA and not for any division up on college. What's going on? Are Wilson's words meant to get people's attention, or does he really have a chance? Let us look at it. The real story is that Al Wilson thinks she can beat Josh Hart in a one-on-one match with iOS 11. Let's talk about that. All of this started on a show with Josh Hart. Wilson wasn't joking when she said she would win 811. Hart laughed it off as if he couldn't believe what he was hearing, which was that Wilson would win 811. It's not going to happen, though. You get the ball first, I get the ball first, and she does get the ball first. It's your turn now, since she won't be back. You may be thinking that that's G for your period, which is fine. Not that I think you'll go blank, but 8 to 11 seems like a pretty good number. It gets better, though. There was more to Wilson's message than just don't annoy me. Do you really believe that? That was not a joke at all. She really thinks she can beat an NBA player. Josh, what do you think it will be? Josh Hart laughed it off with his usual snark. Could you really do it? Let's look at the facts and figures to see what's going on. Wilson's WNBA numbers are pretty cool. People think she's one of the best players in the league because she scores 21 points a game on average. Josh Hart has been in the NBA for 14 years and scores 12 points per game. We all know that if Josh played Wilson, Wilson would lose. And you wouldn't get 11 points against Josh Hart if you played the 200.